Hi, everyone. Welcome to HeartNet. Thanks for finding us today. My name's Maria Ayazi Rodriguez. I'm the Vice President of Central Operations and Training here at HeartShare. My team runs the day-to-day operations of HeartNet, so we appreciate you coming by. It's the end of Disability Pride Month, so we're lucky to have Wendy sitting down with us today. Wendy is the program director for Brooklyn PACT, and we're going to talk a little bit about Wendy, your work with folks with disabilities, some things you wish people knew about people with disabilities. But before we get started, mind introducing yourself, kind of how you came to HeartShare, and a little bit about your background working with people with disabilities.
Hello, everyone. As Maria said, my name is Wendy. I am the program director of an autistic program located downtown Brooklyn. I have been in this position for the last 17 years. I actually came to Heartshare to get a part-time job, and when they saw my resume, they said, "Oh no, we have a full-time position for you." I was like, "Oh no, I have a job," but I ended up taking it. And like I said, it's been 17 years. And we've grown a lot. We've grown from 10 individuals to now 25 individuals, and we're still going strong.
And thank you so much, Wendy. So talk to me a little about what does Brooklyn PACT do?
Brooklyn PACT. Well, Brooklyn PACT is a program that supports young adults with autism with basic skills. Everyone is at a different level, so they're learning different things. It could be math, it could be tying a shoe, it could be ADL skills, whatever it is. This is what we help them do. But part of the program is providing them with getting out in the community and doing volunteer jobs. Now, prior to COVID, we were doing that. We did very well with doing that. But when COVID hit, of course, we couldn't go back out, and it became a hardship. So now we had to find things to do within the program. So we tried hard to get back to the work sites. We're still trying, but right now we're just, being creative and finding things for the guys to do during the day when they're out in the community.
Sure, sure. Yeah, so it sounds like being out in the community is a big part of what Brooklyn PACT does every day.
Yes, it's a community-based program. Yes.
Awesome. What's one thing that's going on at your program or that's happened in your program recently that you're really proud of?
Oh,
Where
we
do
don't
we
have
begin?
we don't have time for that, but I'm just really proud of the things that mostly since COVID, we had to become very creative in what we're doing with the guys because they're there, in their homes, and we're here. So I want to commend my staff and my parents because without them, we couldn't, especially the parents, because our guys are autistic. We were supposed to be online for 4 hours every day. And there were other programs saying, "Oh, we can't do that. What are we going to do? They won't stay on that long." But the PACT program did that and more. We were on 4 hours every single day. We completed activities and skills that we did when we were in person. And I just want to say that because of that, we've learned new things that we thought they weren't capable of doing because of the creativity. And I'm proud to say that we have brought it back into the program when we came back from COVID. So we've done that and more.
Amazing. What do you wish people outside HeartShare, even within HeartShare, what do you wish people knew about people with autism, people with disabilities?
I really, really wish that people would educate themselves
Mhm.
first and foremost, because I go out, I'm very hands-on. So I go out in the community with the guys, I'm on the floor with the guys. So I see things firsthand. So, it was one time I was in a store and one of the guys that I had, he was making a sound. For me, I knew the sound was a happy sound. But for somebody who's on the outside, who's not educated, I want to say, they might not know what that is. They just see a person, sorry, they see a person that's just making this noise. So the person comes to me and they say, "Well, what's wrong with him?" And I said, "There's nothing wrong with him." I said, "Have you ever heard of autism?" And I said, "Look it up. Look it up." So being an advocate, I just want people to understand that having a disability doesn't mean that a person doesn't have potential in this world. Okay. And us as support professionals, that's what we're here to help them with. Not only to help them, but also to advocate for them, for those who are uneducated about it. So I just want them to know that, that they can excel at staff. They can excel at anything that they put their mind to with the help of staff. It just takes creativity and patience. They can learn it, but they have to learn it at their own pace.
All right. Wendy, thank you again so much for sitting with us today, and being open to telling a little bit of your story.
And can I just say one more thing?
Yes, please, please.
Um, what I want a lot of people in Heartshare to know about the program, which some people in Heartshare might know, and then I'm also meeting new people. And Maria, you're one of the people that I've met about my program. That we're a small program, but we're very powerful. We're small, but we're invested in the well-being of each person that's enrolled in my program. We're small, but we're also unique. We don't just we don't stay away from things because we think they can't do it. We
Mhm.
offer it to them and we help them. We help them build and help them be able to excel in it. And we're also dedicated. But most importantly, we're small, but we're a big family.
Thank you so much, Wendy. Yeah, something you said before about you don't know what people are capable of until you make that connection, right? And for you, sometimes it happened while you were doing the whole remote thing over Zoom or however you were doing it, but it really sounds like you're doing great, really empowering work over at your program. And I really appreciate you taking some time to sit with me today.
And I just want to, like I said, commend my parents and my staff. It's a team effort. Like they say, it takes a village. It really takes a village.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.